Welcome back to the Dweebs and Weebs podcast, everyone. The podcast where we like dicks, breasts, and games in early access, just like Star Citizen. Anyways,
All right, that's it. You earned this. You earned.
no, please
You
don't.
earned your 10-minute fucking.
No, please don't. Please don't.
You know what the difference, everyone, between
Alex,
early access and open alpha is?
stop, please, please, please. I don't want to go 10 minutes on this, please.
Don't be spreading that blasphemous talk about my Star Citizen. Then
Listen, I was just thinking. I was
ain't
just
no
trying to
early access bullshit. It's nowhere near finished with its development. All right,
listen.
they're very open about
I
that.
just wanted to think of a. I just wanted to think of a little rhyme for the podcast. Okay. Yours,
Uh huh.
please.
Uh huh. And in what way does Star Citizen relate to anime, my friend Mise?
Hey, that's for you to decide.
You know what? You're right. It is for me to decide.
Anyways, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast, everyone. This
So
is now the Star Citizen and Anime Podcast.
don't know. So I'm wondering how no, fuck. I can't do that. Fuck. I didn't think this through.
Anime as fuck. You know how it's like anime? Because it's like Cowboy Bebop, you know? In
Hold on.
spaceships going around the
Didn't I
Earth.
say go back to the pandas? Stop it.
You did, and then you brought up Star Citizen.
Go back to the cameras. Go back to the pandas.
Listen, man, you can't even. This isn't even on me now.
Well, go back to the pandas. Well,
Fine, only because low flying will make some of you people motion sick.
Yeah, and like no.
Nah, don't pretend you have a leg to stand on. You got rid of your leg. You knocked your legs out from under yourself there. Don't even.
I still have a leg. Most people have two, but I have
I'm
three.
going to Scorpius footage.
Also, how do I send you something without
You DM me in the chat.
No, but I'm recording this. I'm recording the screen though. That's the problem. Okay, hold on.
What do you mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, my apologies. It's gonna be a black screen for a little bit, just for a little bit, so I can send the book face. How the fuck do I exit out? Oh, turn off. No, that's not turn off. Where the fuck do I go back to the? Why am I?
Dream on, dream on.
Why can I not? Why can
What's
I?
up? What's the technical difficulty?
I am like oh here we go. Oh here we go. Okay, all right, cool. I found it.
What is it? What's up?
Huh?
What's up?
Hold on. I need to send you something, but it's hard because
You're sending me some of the DMs. What's up?
yes, but I'm trying to not.
Yes, send it to the general chat.
I'm not trying.
Text channel general.
Oh, that's how I close it. There we go. Fuck. Oh god, I was actually struggling for some reason on how to not send on how to go back. All right. So this is what I wanted to talk about for at least the beginning for this episode. I want you to click on that.
On that? What is that?
Oh, just open it and.
Why am I clicking on that?
Click on that. I thought it was a funny story to talk about.
God. I mean, I can see what it is, my dude. Continue that disabling. Thank you.
So I was listening to the Podquisition, and they brought this up, and they brought this up a while ago. It's an old story.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a really old story, dude. Like, I remember this.
I just thought it was funny that someone actually made like a actual, or attempted to make an actual nerve link. And just
well, no. It has absolutely no relation to the nerve link in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
They attempted to make a VR modification that would kill you when you died in a game.
Okay, yes.
Or at least they attempted to make a proof of concept for it.
Yes.
They did not in any way, shape, or form simulate nerve gear in any way.
All right, dickhead. Yes, you're right. They didn't simulate the nerve gear. It's not supposed to be a nerve gear. But like the backing behind it is that the dude did the creator for it who I'm pretty sure worked on like the meta shit now from Facebook.
He contains shotgun shells. Is that what it is?
Huh?
Is it shotgun shells? What is it?
I think it was explosives. Unironically.
Yeah, that's what shotgun shells are. Mini
I
explosives.
fucking. Yeah. I don't ever use like the shotgun shell. It was.
I mean, what else would fit in those tubes like that?
I don't know. Gunpowder.
Okay.
And
What would the gunpowder be in, and then how would it be primed to explode? Shotgun shells. My God, man. Literally, how do you detonate gunpowder? Oh my God.
leave me alone, you fucking bitch. Oh god. Yeah, I thought this was gonna be funny, but I guess not. My bad. My apologies. I tried to get a decent reaction from you, but
Charge modules. So they purposefully don't say what that means or what is contained within. I bet you anything. It's 3 shotgun shells, probably full of birdshot. I don't think it's buckshot or anything. I think it's something cheap.
I mean, I would assume so.
Yeah.
What did I say?
You said
Bandit.
this is the Star Citizen podcast.
No, I did not say this. You said that. Go back to Pandas. What are you doing?
I don't remember being the one that brought up Star Citizen, boy.
Just because I brought up Star Citizen doesn't make the Star Citizen podcast. When we bring up,
Oh no,
when we bring up other things,
kinda do.
no. When we bring up other things, does it? We brought up Nerve Gear. Does that make it the Nerve Gear podcast? When we talk about movies,
Literally, yes.
No, that's not how it works.
Yeah, we opened up. This is the Star Citizen and Nerve Gear podcast, everyone.
I did not say that. I said welcome back to the podcast where we like dicks, tits, and no dicks, breasts, and early access. The head. So, anyways, I can't even. Oh fuck! I mean, what have you been? I can't do it. I can't do it.
You know what I've been watching lately? I watched this one anime. It was a piece of poop. It was called Science Fell in Love, so I tried to prove it season 2. It was
Yeah,
just a piece of poop.
Yeah, I did hear about that. Hey, didn't we make a podcast about that?
You know, I think we did. I think we made a podcast that was totally last week, right?
Yeah, it was last week. That's insane, man.
It was last week, definitely.
That's
cool. That we made that podcast about that piece of poop.
Yes.
And I totally didn't watch any more anime for another entire week.
Yeah, I also have been just watching the winter anime. It's nothing eventful happened from those. You know what? I didn't think this far ahead when recording 2 podcasts at the same time. I don't know how to keep this illusion up.
I mean, we could keep the illusion up by pretending things that went around, or we can just bring up some more stuff that we didn't bring up last time. Like, you heard the news that even though with the most recent season, I know we haven't watched
the final season, part 3, part 1.
No, shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
If you want to hear what we thought about that bullshit, watch our last podcast.
Yeah, we spent like 20
No, with the most recent season of Made in Abyss, they basically caught up like 90% of the way to the manga, which is a problem because they also announced the next season and or movie of Made in Abyss is coming soon-ish, like relatively soon.
I was just about to say, I'm like, didn't they announce a season 3?
Yeah, they did, which is weird because the content doesn't exist for that.
It's gonna pull
no, because remember the anime is better than the manga content.
It's gonna pull
the anime is less pedophilia filled. I mean, much better.
It's gonna pull the Full Metal Alchemist, which in this case might be good. Depending on how they do it.
What a cute panda.
What
a cute little troublemaker.
Is that it? Is that all that you?
Yeah, that's all the news I was able to scrounge up that we didn't talk about last podcast that we totally did last week and not an hour ago. Yep.
Bro, Listen, I can't keep. I can't. We can't. We can't. We can't keep it up. We've been living a lie. We've lied to you unconvincingly, but we've lied to you.
Well, with that unconvincing lie aside, how about we use this intro time? Because I think with a modicum of thought, you would have thought of this too. To instead of catching up on what we did, say what we're planning to do later in this week. Totally not tomorrow.
That we're what?
What are we planning to do next?
I
Today, we're covering a manga.
yeah.
Our next podcast will be covering the
Oh, okay.
nominees for
Hold on.
this year's Anime Awards.
Okay, hold on. I did do that. I did do that last podcast because I talked about that we're starting off the year of consistency with going back and rehashing and going back and following up on previous episodes. That's why I brought
You
up.
did, but we didn't cover the fact that we are explicitly doing the nominees next episode. That our next anime podcast will be about
Oh,
the nominees of this year's Anime
oh,
Awards
oh,
because we're going to be covering those when they come out tomorrow.
oh, there's a reason it didn't. There's a reason I didn't want to do that because
Why is that?
now this episode has to come out before the.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
You think
does,
you're overcomplicating it.
Alex.
For us recording it today, it'll be tomorrow. For us. For everyone who's listening to this in the future, one of our previous episodes, maybe even the last one that we aired, but most likely the one we aired 2 episodes ago, is covering the nominees for this year's Anime Awards as part of our ongoing relationship with the Anime Awards this year, where we're playing a game in which we're betting on nominees and winners.
Okay, look, here's the thing, right?
Please follow up on our first podcast if you're interested in following our game. And if not, if you don't want to go back and listen to what we predicted the nominees were going to be, you can now go and access the nominations, if not the winners by now.
So here's the thing.
There you go.
We have brought up
future proof.
we have brought up one podcast. We brought up another one.
Uh-huh.
That means I would have to put out the Science Film Love one first for this one to make sense, and then the Anime Awards one now has to come out next Thursday.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that was what was happening.
I was gonna do it the other way around, where one of these 2 episodes was gonna go out, then the Anime Awards.
Yeah. So exactly. So like I said, so I assume Science Found Love. So I Try to Prove It. Season 2 is going to come out, right?
Yes.
And that's going to come out on the normal weekly schedule for this week.
Well, I also said that,
and we're also going to be doing a special edition where we put out extra content following the nominees because we're going to do that as close to live as we can.
Are we doing a special edition?
I assume so, given that we're like doing it tomorrow after doing a double feature today.
No. I mean, we're not doing a double feature today. One podcast was going to come out tomorrow. The other podcast.
I know we're recording a double feature, even if we're not publishing a double feature, Isaiah.
Okay, you need to say that because I'm dumb.
Okay. I assumed it was implied.
No, you can't just say double. You can't just say double feature.
Okay. So I assumed we were recording 2 podcasts today.
Yes.
One of which were going to come out as a normal weekly thing. The other of which will come out as a normal weekly thing next week. And that the one we record tomorrow might just be published tomorrow with a few edits or no edits, with minimal edits, because the reason we're recording it tomorrow instead of next week in the first place is that it would be like a special edition. It would be like a double for this week.
I mean, I told you this already that like we were gonna upload 2 times. The normal upload schedule is gonna be changed from 2 times a week instead of one, which is why we're recording 2 episodes in one day. Otherwise, I would have just done one episode.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be special. And if we were gonna do that, then I would have put out the other
So it
one.
would be following the point is that we'd still be doing 2 this week, right?
2 releases or 2 recordings?
2 releases, I assume.
No.
No? So are we just putting out the special edition tomorrow?
I can't put out the special edition tomorrow because fucking you know what? You know what?
Then you have massively overcomplicated this for no reason.
No,
because I referenced something in the future that apparently will be in the future no matter when they watch this.
No. So no, what you did? No, what I'm saying is I had the choice of which one I wanted to put out. Now you've made me. Now you've made me.
No, you overcomplicated this in the head. At no point have you been forced to do that.
Yes, because now
we always posted this last, and it would have still made sense for everybody because they would have experienced the things we talked about.
Well,
you always had the option of putting this out last. Which also means, conversely, you always had the option of putting the other one out first or second. Because we'll also have the chance to modify our messaging tomorrow
for
the one we're going to
You know what?
Your choices have not changed based on anything we've talked about.
You know what? You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do to you? You better not hope. Oh, you sick son of a bitch. Okay, you're lucky.
What?
I thought they would have released, but I didn't know if they were going by our time. I know Crunchyroll's like an American thing, but I don't know if they were gonna go by that time or Japan time because the awards are being hosted in Japan. So I was gonna see if the categories were already up.
Oh, damn.
So I would have just.
We're gonna do a triple cast tonight.
No, I was gonna be like, "Fuck you! We're not talking about Kaiju number 8 anymore. You're pissing me off." We're doing the anime awards.
You don't have an option for that, boy. You don't get it. You don't get it. I've already got the presentation for it.
What do you mean you get the presentation? Oh, I don't give a fuck about.
I mean, dun dun dun.
I mean, I can just always block it with something. I can always just block your screen with something.
I mean, you could, but it'd be lame, and you know it.
You know what? It would be lame, but guess what? Eat my ass, bitch.
You've refused to let me eat your ass. We've covered this so many times. Every time, Isaiah.
And whose fault is that?
Yours. It's based on your preferences, my man.
I don't know. I don't think you've tried hard enough. I think you could take it. That sounded really bad. I didn't know.
You really want to continue down this route? You're going to continue down this route? Is that what we're doing?
It sounds really bad. I don't know how to follow that up. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Also, you fucking bitch. You cunts. Oh, alright.
Who? Who are these bitches and cunts?
I wanted to ruin the podcast. I wanted to change things up. Just to spite you. But you were lucky time is not on my side. Or I guess zone location is not on my side.
So the force is with me, and let's start this fucking podcast now.
Alright, so
today's topic has been spoiled. It is Kaiju number 8, Volume 1, Chapters 1 through 7.
Oh.
That's what you said, man. That's what you said. We're gonna do one volume at a time. That's how you said we were doing it, man.
Oh, okay, wait.
I specifically went back and reread just that part today so we could do this podcast on chapters 1 through 7 because you said we were going to do it one volume at a time. You said volume 1. And I went, oh, so like the first like 6 or 7 chapters? And you were like, yeah, that sounds about right. And I went, yeah,
okay,
that's
you know what?
7 chapters in the first volume.
Okay.
And I went, oh, okay, so we'll cover just that shit then, huh?
Okay.
Because it's not finished coming out yet. And you're like, no, I haven't finished it yet. So we'll just do the first volume, man.
Okay. So before we get mad at me.
Oh, man, I think it's too late for that. What is it?
So just let me, I'm asking, let me finish. And you're not going to be happy with it, but just let me finish, okay?
So you can finish. Go.
I mainly said that because I was...
Wait, are there 2 videos playing on my fucking screen at once? What the hell is happening?
Yes, because you're trash. But, basically, is that Star Citizen?
It is, but I don't know why it was playing in the background. I had panda footage up.
Gosh. So...
Excuse me?
What was I going to say? So the main reason I said that is I was severely behind on the manga. So and I didn't think
Dude, I went back and I've done like a deconstruction in my head on the first chapter because I was kind of looking forward to doing one volume at a time because it meant we could talk about and deconstruct each set of issues better this way. You got me excited to cover one volume at a time. Do not tell me you're fucking caught up now because I'm not ready to do a deconstruction of the whole fucking series now. I went back and refocused and reread not once, not twice, literally 3 times the first 7 chapters. Once I accidentally read ahead to chapter 9 again. But I went through and read the first volume multiple times just so we could do this podcast. I could explain why I love it. I didn't even take notes. That's how much I studied for it. I studied it so I didn't have to take notes. Do not tell me you're caught up and we're expecting to do more. I hate you. Man, I even made sure to pick images that didn't spoil shit past the first, like, specifically 7 chapters. We got the title of number 8, and that's the furthest any of the shit goes. Oh my fucking... Actually, that's not even the title. That's just...
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, you didn't even let me finish, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is a very good example as to why communication is important in a relationship.
Do you realize who didn't communicate in this relationship, Mise?
Stop. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what is called bad communication when your partner assumes you're blaming them and they're not listening.
It's poor communication when your partner gaslights you into thinking that you had equal blame into not communicating.
Okay, first of all, I said this is bad communication. Okay, see, this is why you need to let me finish instead of taking that virgin ego of yours and deciding to want to talk over everything. Because if you let me finish...
It's all I have. I don't have sex. It's all I have. Talking over everyone is all I have, Isaiah.
Well, if you decided to just calm down...
Is that the pandas and Star Citizen, my man?
If you let me calm down with your stank breath, you would have known that it was completely my fault for not communicating that because I have already assumed you read everything up to date.
I did, but not in a deconstructed... Oh.
I mean, we can...
Actually, I'm probably a couple weeks behind now.
Wait, what chapter?
I haven't been focusing on keeping it up to it.
Wait, what chapter did you finish on?
Probably 63 or something. Let me see.
Something fucking, you know?
Hold on, let me see where I stopped. Let me see what my last read chapter was. Hold on.
Also, what do you read on? I don't think I've ever asked you that question.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Okay. So I buy physical copies so that I can pirate them digitally. I mean, I cannot pirate them digitally. I do what is called ethical pirating.
That did not answer my fucking question. I don't care about
on a scanning app called Tachiomo or something.
Cool. I don't care about your ethical piracy bullshit.
Well, you just asked what I read it on. That's the answer. It's Tachiyomi.
I know, but you went on being like, see, but I do this. I'm like, that. I don't need your method. I just need the location.
Well, it's important for me to tell the audience that I'm practicing ethical pirating because
No.
unethical pirating sucks.
Most people don't
Ethical
care.
pirating rocks.
Most people don't give a fuck. Most
Yeah,
people
I
don't.
know, but we're trying to change that, ain't we? Or at least I am.
You are. Our agendas are different. I can give two shits.
I do give shits. I
I
give a
mean,
shit
okay,
that you
that's not
guys in
true.
my audience support
Okay,
the creators of things that you love. All right.
okay, that's not.
I think it's important that you support the proper people, especially in an industry that already underpays and overworks its staff.
Does getting the Shonen Jump subscription count or no?
As a technical level, if it's featured in Shonen Jump, sure.
Okay.
In the same way that I've gone through a technicality on like if it's featured on a subscription service, like if Crunchyroll manga has it available, I can pirate it on Tachiyama just because I have a premium subscription for that. But
Wait, then why don't you just read it on Crunchyroll? Oh my god.
because legitimately Crunchyroll manga is less convenient than this pirating site. Pirating apps are more convenient.
I don't know.
It's why I practice ethical piracy because I acknowledge that one, I want to support the creator, so I want to buy the thing. But also two, that the way they want me to consume a thing is not necessarily the most the best ease of use. So sometimes I like to pirate the thing when I've purchased the thing so that I can consume it in the way most optimal for me. And you know me, I'm all about optimizing my own personal experiences.
Again, I, I, I don't care about the ethical shit. I'm more focused on the optimization. And to be fair, the Shonen Jump app for me has been pretty decent. It's like, at least for me, the most convenient.
I
Like,
didn't say the Shonen Jump app. I said I have a subscription to the Crunchyroll manga app,
oh, you know what? Fair. I haven't used the Crunchyroll
which
manga
I'm
app.
not sure has Kaiju number 8 in the first place. I buy my Kaiju number 8 physically whenever the English volumes become available at my bookstore.
Have you checked on what chapter you're on, mate?
Yeah, I did, dude.
You
I
said
told
six.
you.
You
I
said
was I was right. Yeah, it was like 65,
oh,
not
okay. I
63,
am.
but it was like 65.
I feel
Yeah,
bad.
you're like a solid like 10 chapters ahead of me now.
Yeah. Get crazy. Oh.
Good thing we're only covering volume 1 like we agreed to verbally on the podcast.
Okay. Hear me out.
Man.
Not, not everything. But what can we agree on a rule of threes?
From going forward, sure, but for this first volume, I would like to cover it
God damn.
solo.
Fine.
It's one. I'll make this argument if you want me to make the last second argument for why I think we should do it anyways. Like
I mean, you don't have to make the
because it's easier to get an audience to buy a first volume, and it's better that we introduce only the first volume in the first episode because many people might be interested in the first volume and not want the first 3 volumes spoiled.
No, no. I'm not.
So for a pilot
Okay,
episode,
listen.
just covering the
Okay,
first volume might actually be good.
listen.
Hey, listen.
You gave me trauma for a second.
Listen, it's not my fault that little fairies give you trauma, okay?
No, it's not that. That I made that my ringtone, and I thought my phone went off, and I was like,
Oh, that's right.
yeah, I was like,
I forgot about that.
yeah, I was like, where's my phone? I'm like, oh no. I was just like, what you? I was like, wait, what? And I was like, oh, in a weird state of trance of just like that sounded like my phone, but that was a guy, a big burly guy.
Big burly boy.
No, okay, look, I get what you mean. I'm not disagreeing with it. And even if, right, I was to have a contention with it, at the end of the day, this is what we agreed upon. So I'm gonna stick with what we agreed upon. I just completely forgot this is what we agreed upon. It's just so excited.
I get it because it's really fucking okay. Spoiler alert, guys. We like this one. This
It
is really fucking
this
good.
this
I'm
is
so glad I brought this to Muse's attention because it's fucking rocks. And now it's getting an anime adaptation. I'm so looking forward to it.
this is two things. This is definitely taking the place of my second favorite manga that I've read so far. And this is along with, I think, not the most recent one, but the Godzilla Among Monsters type thing is like the only association with kaiju's proper like content that I have ever like fully loved so much. And
Wait, did you not love Pacific Rim?
no, we've had this. It's like I see the why people like it, but I'm just not. I just couldn't
Man,
latch
that
onto
kind
it.
of hurts. That kind of hurts,
Dude,
man.
we've been over this. I sat down to watch it
Man,
with
it
you.
still hurts.
No, I don't think you remember the moment. We sat down
No,
to
I
watch
do.
it.
I remember it still hurts. It's a fresh pain every time. Every time, my man.
It's just reopening the wound. It's just like, oh yeah, hold on, gotta rebandage it now. This is probably my favorite kaiju content. This is one of fire, bro.
Okay, so that's kind of cheating. It's not real kaiju content.
I know it's not real
It's
kaiju.
it's it's
Okay,
bordering on real kaiju content. It plays some good lip service and has some good kaiju fan service, but it's really a shonen.
okay.
It's
I mean, okay, fine. I get it. It's not like kaiju's, right? It's not like
it is as much a kaiju thing as it is. Well, no, it's a bit more. It's more of a kaiju thing than One Punch Man, but it's just a step above One Punch Man in terms of being a kaiju thing.
listen, just take the dub because otherwise the
I,
amount of kaiju content that I like goes down to one, Alex. So just take it.
it's kaiju content, but like for people that don't like kaiju content.
Yeah, which is why I really like this because I don't like kaiju content.
Yeah, I get that. It's just a shame.
Okay, actually, I take that back. I like King
I mean,
Kong.
there's
I like
kaiju content you like.
I like King Kong. I'll take that back. I like the King Kong movie.
You don't like any of the Godzilla movies.
No. Well, no, I like the. Okay, that's not true. The King Kong, the Godzilla.
You don't like Gamera.
No, or anything I've seen
What?
from Gamera, I have not. I will say, like
What?
the most recent run of kaiju movies, I've really liked, like the King Kong one, the Godzilla one, and the King Kong versus Godzilla. Those three, like I fucking
That's
great.
all one series, my man. That's just one series.
That's
It's
why
the Universal monster
that's
film.
what I said. The recent series. Maybe you didn't fucking listen to me like
Yeah, but the
always.
way you described the most recent series sounded like you were saying series plural, not series singular, because then you described Godzilla, King Kong, and King Kong versus Godzilla as three separate series.
Okay, I meant to say like they're all one thing. That's my fault. If that came off as that, my apology. But
So the most recent American Hollywood Godzilla verse series you like.
yes, you
Yeah, it's a pretty
sound.
good series. It's a
Oh,
pretty
but
good series.
oh, but
I
it's
like
like
it.
I was say it's like you sound disappointed.
I mean, I'm disappointed that's the only one.
I mean, like I
I'm
don't
not
know.
disappointed that you like it. It's a really good series.
I
It's a
don't
really
know,
fun
man.
series.
Kaiju just don't hit for me, man. It's like the okay.
It's
I don't know if I want to compare it to that because I would admit that kaiju content is better than this, but like it's like me and you with kaiju's and being like I just don't understand. It's like me and Turbo with like Sentai stuff. I just sit there like, man, I understand you love it. I don't get it. I just sit there like I don't get it, man.
so the man. Okay, so are you saying you also don't like any Sentai content?
No, the amount of Sentai content
SSS Gridman.
I haven't watched it yet.
Sentai meets kaiju. It's mostly kaiju. It's a kaiju thing.
Oh my god.
Okay. Flamenco. Samurai Flamenco. Come on.
I
That was 100%.
I would that one I would have to go back and watch it because I watched it.
Ultraman.
I don't like Ultraman.
Yeah, even the most recent stuff.
I haven't. Okay, realistically, I haven't watched any of the recent Ultraman stuff.
The recent Ultraman anime, you should absolutely check out them.
Oh yeah. I have not seen the recent Ultraman anime, but I've watched some of it, and I just sat there just like, it's not for me.
Have you seen the recent Godzilla anime? Singularity Point? The one that we said that we were going to watch eventually?
Yeah, I put that on hold because I know we are going to do it for the podcast, so I was waiting for us to do that. That's why I
should do that at some point.
I would be down to. You know what?
I still haven't watched it. I really want to watch that.
You know what? I'm hoping that the series us talking about this as well, because another thing that, like I talked last podcast, that like I said, for some fucking reason, the certain magical series does it really fucking well for the podcast. Kaiju content does too, because
because it's got such a big fandom.
I'm fucking angry. That one I'm more angry about because all the Kaiju content we've consumed hasn't even been like in anime form. It's all been like it's all been like the realistic shit.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing you need to kind of buy into. Anime is more than animation, and sometimes an anime podcast is less an anime podcast and more an otaku podcast. Like today, we're not covering an anime. Yeah, we're covering a manga. Yeah. So we're not just an anime podcast. We're an otaku podcast just based on that.
No. Actually, you're right because we are moving to doing one episode of anime manga a week. Which that's fair. That's fair.
So we're moving less into anime center and more into full on otaku podcasting.
Okay,
we've covered things like games and tons of live action movies before.
The
Godzillaverse stuff is all live action, dude.
No, that's what I'm bringing up. Yeah. That gets really popular for our series, for our podcast.
Yeah. So we are in all actuality an otaku podcast. We're not just a weeb podcast.
Well, you're an otaku bitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, you're an otaku cunt, so.
All right. So should we get talking about this? Okay, so we're only doing chapters 1 through 7, right?
Yeah, we're doing chapters 1 through 7.
Okay.
Volume 1.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie.
And going forward, we'll do like 2 through 4, and then 5 through 8. Yeah, we'll cover 3 at a time.
Okay, honestly, just for my weird brain sake, the next time we talk about this, we should probably just do like volumes 2 and 3. That way we can just
we can do 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay.
Yeah, that way I look at it and I'm just like.
All right. I can accept that.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So then the next one we'll do will be what? Up to chapter 21.
Yeah.
Or something.
Or at the very least, because like I assume like obviously if we were making the manga, we're talking about multiple series. So in order to catch up to it, probably do like a series of 3, and then at that point we can do like. Volume by volume. Because at that point, if we're that caught up, waiting for 3 volumes to come out is going to take fucking forever.
Yeah, but we can also splice that in the meantime with other things and then come back. We can do like a season of this and then go do a season of another manga.
Oh no, that's what I mean. Like we can talk about other things.
It's just yeah. So how about we set up like this? So for this, there are 60 chapters. Let's go roughly halfway. So we'll do 2 more full episodes on this, right? So chapters 2 and 3, and then 4 through 7, 6, whatever, 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
That and should we do one more set? Should we try and cover what we think will be an actual season 1 of the anime? Because I genuinely don't think that'll go past 5 volumes?
6 volumes, don't. Maybe? Judging how most anime do it, ooh.
Kaiju number 8 wiki time.
Oh
Let's
man.
see.
I
Let's
don't.
see what the chapters are.
Okay, this is gonna be spoilers for ahead of time, so apologies if we're talking about stuff that's not in volume one. But
Actually, good point. There might be spoilers.
I think that that first after that first big event, like that first big,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, I think that will be like where that first season is.
I don't think that's where it ends. I don't think the first big thing is. I think the
You think about like the second big thing, or like
I think the main villain's comeback battle will be the last battle.
oh, actually, that would make sense, huh?
Yeah, I think that'll be the last one for season one because I think that's a pretty good like hang off point.
Ooh, actually, oh, that would make sense because
Yeah,
of what occurs after
yeah,
that. Yeah,
yep,
actually.
yep,
Oh,
yep. But we're not there
oh,
yet,
okay.
so
Oh,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're getting way ahead of ourselves with this theory crafting all of a sudden.
Okay. I will say this.
So we'll cover up to that chapter. We know what arc to go to.
Yeah,
I think.
I know, but I will say this that this arc that big arc and a big arc that would be for season two in Jujutsu Kaisen right now I think are fighting for like my favorite arcs in manga right now.
Um,
But
Legit, I low key kind of agree.
wait, are you reading Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yeah, I am. I haven't gone to the Halloween arc. I have not.
We needed Jujutsu Kaisen. We needed Jujutsu Kaisen. We needed.
Okay, we can do that as we can do that as a second series. Yeah. Our friend our friend.
Shibuya.
All right.
I've been
Our
dying, dude. I've been
mutual
dying, dude. I've been
friend.
so fucking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Our mutual friend made a deal with me in which I have to read Juju as my next manga read.
Fucking god. I'm glad he did that.
So I'm starting to go through that, but it's you know.
Oh, fun fact. He tricked me.
Who tricked you?
Dero.
Oh, how so?
So he told. I'm not gonna tell you because it's a spoil. Wait, how far are you exactly?
Um, I haven't even caught up to myself the first time I read it. I only read up to like chapter 11 the first time.
Wait, isn't it already in the anime?
I haven't caught up to the anime, dude.
Wait, did you finish the anime?
Oh, maybe I think so. There's only one season, right?
Yeah, 24
Yeah, then
episodes.
I'm caught up. Yeah, I'm caught up.
You know,
I've read just past where the anime is.
just you didn't just start where the anime ended.
Start what?
You didn't just start where the anime ended.
No. Why would I do that?
I was just asking. I didn't know.
No, 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 and no. Oh my god, why is it so hard to get images from this fucking piece of media?
Okay, let's talk about this. I don't know what you're doing over there, but let's talk about this.
Yeah, let's talk about it. I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, you start us off because I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while. My mind. Okay, I'm also gonna be dead as honest with you. I was so excited to talk about this. I was like 10 chapters behind, but when you left, I read up thinking that we're gonna talk about this, so I caught up right before you came.
Nice.
But you start us off because I need to be in the, I need to get zoned in on what because like
You okay there?
well because like I'm thinking in the beginning of like
All right, so I'll
what
get you
happens.
started on. So the manga basically opens up in chapter 1 on introducing our character. Right, our character is part of the cleanup crew. There, if you're a Marvel Comics fan, you'll know this as like any number of crews these days. Actually, they have tons of crews, but they're the guys who come in and they clean up after the kaiju fight. After the defense force wipes out the kaiju, they come in and deconstruct the body, clean it out so that the place is safe for habitation again. They come in and they're the deconstruction specialists. They figure these kaiju inside and out literally because they're massive and they're problematic once they get down. Almost as problematic when they're dead as when they were alive. So, Guy is part of this cleaning crew, and new boy gets introduced to the crew. Let's bring up our new boy here. Let's bring up our fresh blood, because he is honest to God best boy. He is the best little brother in manga as far as I'm concerned.
I'm low key. I didn't like him in the beginning.
I think you're not supposed to.
I think so too. The way he set it up and
they build him to be like kind of standoffish but like have like the cute little interactions where he clearly supports Senpai, but you're not really meant to really fall in love with him until you get his inner monologue bits, until you get his like bromance out. Holy shit, there's some good bromance in this fucking manga. But we're not there yet, and we're not going to get there today. But
I know.
The best bromance we get in this, and that's why it's what I've got images for, is the relationship between our boys here. Yeah. Our main boy here, our main man here, our main 34-year-old man here, and our main fresh into college or fresh out of college classes boy.
Yeah, because he's like what? He's like 19 in this, isn't he?
18. Look,
18.
Yeah, you can see his age right there.
Yeah. Oh my bad. I'm looking.
He's 18 when this starts. Yeah.
My bad. I'm looking at the OBS screen, not the Discord screen. I don't need to be on that.
But yeah, he's 18 according to his little bio here. Don't you love how I have his bio? That's great. Isn't this great? But look how cute he is. He's adorable. This is, by the way, the little brother energy he gives off, and this is the big brother energy he gives off. This is their relationship, and I love it.
Yeah, that picture pretty much sums it up. Although okay. Fuck. Oh goddamn. There's like 60 chapters of history. That's like fucking with my perception.
I know. But remember, chapters 1 through 7.
I know. Right? I'm trying. Okay, there is one aspect of this I feel like I can't properly talk about without like talking about future stuff, or like or better.
What do you think you can't talk about right now?
Okay.
Let's go and bring up the light version because we're gonna go through a lot of this.
Okay,
because it's just so fucking good.
No, yeah, but like it's probably my only issue with the manga, right?
You have an issue with this manga?
I have.
How dare you have an opinion that might be negative or different from mine?
I only have one, and I don't know if it's maybe something I glanced over or maybe something like I just didn't pay attention to. But like I usually have a problem with things that like don't get properly explained or like don't really have a reason when it seems like I feel like there needs to be.
Oh man, I might be giving you a reason here. I'm sensing
you might, and I'm not saying it as like a what the fuck. I'm saying it more as a like a I hope there is a reason. I just wasn't paying attention. So in the first 7 chapters, right? It's he gets his powers in the first.
What?
He gets the abilities in the first.
He gets his powers in literally chapter 1.
Okay, yeah. I'm just making sure. So like, okay, well that's good because then we can start with chapter 1.
Right? Hold on, am I mistaken? Let's see. No, yeah, it's chapter one because chapter 1's 53 pages. Yeah, no, it's
Okay, cool.
Because so yeah, do you want to go through chapter by chapter? I can give you a chapter by chapter summary. I'm pretty sure I've got it down.
Well, no. If it's chapter one, we can at least start there. We're kind of jumping all over the place, which I apologize for that. It's just like my one gripe because it's just something that has been bugging the fuck out of me every time I read it. Right.
Wait, what part of that bugged you though?
So there is a random kaiju that just picks.
It's not random.
But it feels random. Has that been
But it's
explained?
not random.
But has that been explained
It's
yet?
explained in that issue, dude.
What?
Dude, yeah. And if you're familiar with kaiju culture at all, it's super 100% in there.
Wait, how?
Okay, so you're talking about the kaiju that the first kaiju, right?
Yeah, because like.
All right, let's just do the chapter. Let's at least do chapter 1 and recap. Okay, so main boy gets his new recruit. His new recruit is a secondary boy. All right, it's this kid. All right, it's our little brother. So he comes in, and their first cleanup together, or the second day of their first cleanup together, there's an after monster. It's most likely the same monster that was killed, right? Had an internal core that's remodeled itself in some way to attack the cleanup crew.
Yeah.
And it attacks them. And most of the cleanup crew runs off. This guy tries to stay and fight it to buy some time for this guy to run away. So little brother runs away to get help. And help comes in time to save this guy. The thing gets downed. And we know it's the same monster because it has the same face as the one that was killed 2 days previously. So it's the same monster, probably reformed, probably wasn't fully killed, probably had a core somewhere in there. Because as we learn later, the defense core doesn't know how kaiju are really built. Not in the same way that the cleanup crews do, right?
Yeah, because there is a certain scene where
they aren't fully familiar with how to actually execute these things yet.
Yeah,
they right now are dependent on brute strength to down these guys, and then often it seems like it's a common thing because there's a term for it that they use. What is it? Here, let me get it up because I'm pretty sure they call it an after. Yeah, here we go. An auxiliary kaiju. So the kaiju had what's called an auxiliary core or an auxiliary set of organs for it to survive off of. And we know it's the same one because it's got the same crazy eyes and big face. And when this gets downed, it happens again. There's another auxiliary bit with the same face. And that's the bit that comes and gives our main character his superpowers. So it doesn't have this face, right? It doesn't have this face. This is his face. This is unique to him.
Yeah.
But the kaiju bit that comes for him is like the auxiliary's auxiliary. It's clearly much smaller. It loses all of its mass, and it's this little like fly. And it's going just to get revenge because it blames him for its loss of strength. So it goes to him in the hospital bed he's in, and instead of letting it kill him, because he's kind of got broken ribs and shit, and is in the hospital bed for a reason, he literally bites its head off before it can bite his head off. He reaches up and he doesn't know what else to do, so he just like chomps it. I'm pretty sure. Let me see if I'm right about that.
I thought I remember it like fusing with his body. I don't remember him like biting it.
No. So here it is. So yeah, it comes up. There's a flying fuck comes up, and it says "Found you," and then it tries to attack him, and it goes in his mouth. He chomps down, and all of a sudden he's like this. Maybe he tried to kill it and eat it. Maybe it got to his spine or something through his neck. It's not clear, but it looks like he's chomping. There's a big sound effect. I think that sound effect would tell us exactly what happened. But I can't read Japanese sound effect cues, so. But I read this because it looks like he is aggressing on it. It finds him, and he can't do much in the bed, and he gets this angry ass face. And looks like he bites down on it, and as soon as he does so, he becomes it.
Okay, hold on. I need to look.
Bum, bum, bum,
Because
bum, bum,
I
bum.
I swear.
It's page 49 out of 53 of volume 1 or of chapter 1. Well,
Oh,
yeah, volume.
page 49 out of 53. Jesus Christ, volume chapter 1 was big.
Yeah, it's the pilot, right?
You said 49, right?
Yeah, 49. At least it is for me. Yeah.
No, it's not, but it's close.
It might have counted some of the double feature pages as single pages, so it might actually be like 52 or 53. What was it for you?
It was 51 or 56. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not quite clear, but he looks like he has an aggressive face. He looks like he's going to chomp that shit.
No, he and the one at least I'm looking at, it looks like he has like a worried face. And there's no and the thing is
Show the screen. Show
huh?
the screen. I want to see if this is
Share
the same
fucking
face.
share the fucking screen. I'll send y'all
Just
fucking
put it.
uh,
Just put it on the camera.
I'm
I'm
on
seeing
my
your face.
I'm on my phone.
I know.
I'm not putting it up to the phone.
Put it to the camera.
I'm not
Put
putting
it to the camera.
That's
Put it
disgusting.
to the camera.
That's scuffed.
Put it to the camera.
I'm not
This
doing
is a
it.
Scuff podcast, right? Welcome to the Scuff podcast. I'm trained. Let's go.
Fucking hey, double. What was it? I forgot the W.
W
Squad
for women, dude.
Squad W. Squad W. Squad W. Squad W. Baby. No, I'm not joking.
Was it for women? W for women.
I don't know. I don't think it was W.
We hate women, and that's the joke.
No, stop. That's not. We're not doing this.
I mean, you said Squad
okay.
W. That's
right.
what
I sent you the screenshot because the one I'm looking at, it looks like he has like a worried face.
To me, that looks angry, and I have not gotten a screenshot. Wait, is it in the group chat?
Yeah, it's in the chat.
Boop boop. Yeah, it's the same thing. I don't know. To me, it looks angry. To me, it looks frustrated. I don't know.
To me, it's worried, and to me, and
I mean, yeah, there's definitely worry in it, but like,
and also,
look, he's like, it's a kaiju, and then it's like,
and then, but look at like the two panels near it. It doesn't look like it's a chomping sound. It looks like there's something that's fused to it. It doesn't look like there's like the two panels on the left where it says like clunk thunk. Like there's no signifying that he bit down on it. That was why I was wondering.
Well, that's the thing. The signifier to me would be the clunk. I don't know what else a clunk funk would be.
It could
other than him like shaking in his bed, right?
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Just the transformation happened because the next screen, the next shot is just him fully transformed.
Well, that's what I think. I thought that it was him like wrangling around and shit. That's what I thought the clunk thunk was.
Yeah, it's him wrangling around because he just bit down on this motherfucker.
I don't think this is a signifier.
Okay, how about this? Think about it logically with me, all right? Just let's just try and reason it out for a second, right? So, this kaiju clearly wanted to find him, and given the most recent interaction, the most obvious bet is that it wants to kill him in vengeance, right? Given that it just had one auxiliary, this is most likely the auxiliary of the side-eyed, crazy-eyed motherfucker that they are responsible for the death of, right? It came to get its revenge against him. Why would it superpower him? I think more likely it's trying to go in for the kill, and he kills it first. Maybe not even on purpose. Maybe the bite down is just instinctive or on accident.
See,
this is definitely worry, but I think it's also definitely anger.
No,
I think he's chomping that motherfucker.
See, my thought process with it was trying to create another host body, and like so because my thought about it but my thought process for the whole thing was like it fuses with it, but I like it's been and where we are in the chapter, it's been a while, but there was like there's other scenes that I have to. There's two particular scenes. I'm not gonna say what they are, but there is the prove your worth scene, and then there's the fear is stopping me scene. I don't know if that makes sense. Like that's the only way I could explain it to you without spoiling it.
It makes sense, but those aren't in the first chapter.
I know, but they're the reasons what make me think the way I do. That's the fucking reason. I can't bring those. I'll wait. I'll wait.
I mean, I think an equal explanation to the one that you have is simply that the fusion with this thing that turns him into a kaiju, because that's the whole thing. The whole joke is like he's kaiju number 8. He's the eighth superpowered kaiju that they found and
Yeah.
that he turns into. He's this cool ass motherfucker. This cool ass motherfucker here. Um, that the big thing is that well, he's the kaiju. It's not another kaiju inside of him, as far as I've gotten at least.
Okay.
It's he's a kaiju, and anything else comes from the knock-on effect of the muscle fibers, as they keep calling them, of the kaiju being bonded with his body in a way that people who wear the muscle fibers aren't.
Okay.
And that specifically chomping down on this thing's auxiliary brain is probably what made him a kaiju. Because he is a kaiju. He doesn't have a kaiju. He is a kaiju. His base form is changed into this, and he uses a kaiju ability to look human again. We know this because he struggles to maintain human form from here on out for the entire rest of the manga.
Okay.
His base form is this kaiju. He is kaiju number 8.
Okay.
And it has no real control over him.
Okay.
We cover that later too.
Okay. So I don't know how much you care about it, but I looked into the wiki and like Google got a couple of things. Everything has explained it.
I refuse to wiki that shit. I'm not wikiing no spoilers.
No, not okay. Everything that has been released is no spoilers, but I was more like googling like how did he get his powers, like blah 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 shit, and everything I've seen with no spoilers, obviously, it's everything explains that it invaded a body. Like nothing explains that he actually killed that kaiju. Everything is just like, oh, after a small kaiju like invaded his body, or after it transformed him, or some shit like that. Like
I don't know, man.
Like there's no indication of like a bite down. That's like my thing.
I mean, there's
like don't get me
there's
wrong.
Also technically no negative implications, no implication that he didn't bite down either.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Sure, but then we're in an impasse. There's no proof either way. There's only what we see or what we can infer. And I like my inference mainly because it seems supported by, well, just reasonable reactions to shit.
I mean, there's also instances where there is instances where I feel like it also supports mine, but I can't talk about them right now because
Well, that good thing that I'm gonna go off of what's in this chapter and then cover what's in future chapters when we get there.
I you know what? If
I would love to cover that transformation of events and information later.
Oh, fine. We'll have to table it. It's just gonna keep bothering me. Hopefully, by the time we get to that, more information doesn't come out that makes me angry. But overall, I will also say this. At least for how good it has become a small, minute thing. Because at first, as I kept going, I sat there. It's just like, why is there no explanation? But like, trust me, I wish I could take your bite down because that would make sense. That there would at least be like a thing there that could connect it. But as it says right now, like to me, it doesn't seem like it's been explained. Like, do you at least see where I'm coming from? Where if it wasn't a bite, then like what the fuck?
No, because even if it's not a bite, it doesn't matter. Even if it's not a bite, let's assume it's not a bite. Here's another reasonable explanation. It's weak, it's unable to do shit, and its form of revenge is just binding to this guy's spine and fucking over his life. It got killed by his friends, so it assumes he will get killed by his friends from this. He doesn't really care about temporarily empowering him. Maybe he doesn't think that it'll happen like this. The kaiju don't seem to know what's going on much more than the humans, anyways. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with.
Oh, I am so. There's so
I'm
many
gonna go with
theories.
good
I
bench.
can't. We have to table this. We have to table this. I can't. I can't have this. I can't have this conversation. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't.
Let's not have it.
I can't. Not. And I want you to know this is another situation where, like, where it's like I'm frustrated and I'm just like, fuck you. This is like we're not at the point. We are not at the point of conversation where I can have this full conversation without spoiling so much for the audience.
Well, that is why I suggested we stick to volume 1.
To be fair, I tried. To be fair, this started off with me doing that. But let's continue. So he transforms into it, and might I say, it's a really good fucking design. I really like it.
The monster? Yeah, it's cool.
Yes. Have you
I mean, look
seen,
at this shit. It's epic.
have you seen it animated yet?
No, I have not.
It looks pretty good.
I would hope so, given that it looks so good in pretty much every shot ever. It's like an Iron Man suit had a kaiju baby.
I still don't know. You know what? It doesn't matter because it's manga, so I don't even see the color scheme the majority of the time, so it's fine.
I mean, you don't really even need to, but it is pretty damn cool.
I'm not fully rocking with the color scheme.
Why
I don't
not?
know. I don't know. Like I look at it and I'm just like, it's not bad. I feel like it just could be better.
Blue makes sense for extremely high energy density.
Is that blue? That looks green.
That's first of all, it's teal. It's called teal, but yes, it
It
leans
looks
more
aqua.
blue. Because you know what aqua is? It's blue. What's water? Fucking dumbass.
No.
Come on, dick butt. What the fuck?
No, aqua is a bluish green. Teal is a greenish blue.
First of all, both of them are bluish greens.
No,
the one that's greenish blue is turquoise. No, actually, turquoise is bluish green and teal is greenish blue, huh?
Yes.
Guess what? They're all still blue.
No, one is a greenish blue and the other one's a bluish green. There is a difference.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is blue in both of those? Is blue in both of those? Are they both blue? Yeah.
Yeah, but one is making the blue.
Okay, what's the point, Isaiah? What's the point? Is it that the color spectrum is still similar enough so that it's representing high energy density as opposed to reds or oranges, which are low energy density colors? Is that the point? Yeah. Is the point that blue and greens are representative of those fucking better, higher energy densities because he's a fucking special monster?
I just didn't like the color scheme, man.
Like, have you noticed that the color scheme for the first monster we see in the entirety of the manga, the weak monster that gets shot to death by fucking randos that we don't even know yet, is red and green? Dark green, red.
I don't even remember the color scheme of that one.
Yeah, the first couple pages are in color, and it's got a big red shell, and it's just big and red. It's just big and red.
You're big and red.
So the color contrast between the thing that fucking, tries to murk him and him is that he's clearly more than just a kaiju, right? He's more than just the fucking kaiju that made him a kaiju.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Right, yeah.
I guess. So mad.
Suck my dick.
Well, yeah. Is that all that happened? Is that all of the first chapter? It's more just like the cleanup and stuff like that.
No, that's just the first chapter. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
First chapter. I'm about to say not the first volume. There's way more shit that happens in the first volume, but the first chapter. That's
first chapter ends in the hospital room with the transformation, right? Like the last scene in it is like the old man freaking out at seeing a kaiju in the hospital.
Yeah, that's right. He's like, okay, as long as we hide it from people, we fine. And they turn their heads. Like the old dude's like, oh shit.
Also, So we got introduced to the suits in this series, right? Have you noticed some commonalities between these suits and some of these characters to a certain all-time favorite manga of mine?
Stop.
No, I'm
I
dead
don't know how
serious.
I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. But stop.
No, really, I'm dead serious. Do you know what manga I'm referencing?
It's Sidonia.
Nope.
Blame.
Nope.
What? Hold on. Okay. Now you actually have me thinking. What?
Look at these armors I'm about to show you. All right.
If it's from a if it's from a boof manga, I'm gonna get mad at you. What the fuck is that?
That's all you need is kill.
Oh.
That's Rita Verasky from All You Need Is Kill in a almost
Uh.
identical skin suit to the ones that are being worn in here.
Is it?
Look at the shoulder pauldrons. Look at this. Look at the side spine armor. Look at that shit.
That's
Tell
that's
me,
that's Twitter.
tell me that right there. Tell me that right there
You had that
doesn't look
prepared.
a lot like this shit.
Why did you have that prepared?
I didn't. I just looked that up because I remembered it.
Okay. I was about to get mad at you. I was like, boy, you had that Twitter post prepared.
Dude, it's look. It's the Google image post.
Okay, fuck
it's
you. I just see. Okay, I was just wondering.
But dude, these here. Hold on. Here, even better comparison. Do you see it?
I mean, yeah, that's cool. I mean, I already thought the skins.
But do you see the comparison?
I I see. Yes.
It's got an extraordinarily similar construction to another kaiju fighting shonen. All you need is kill.
Yep, you are right. They are very similar.
Thank you. That's it. Just wanted to acknowledge. You know, all you need is kill rocks. Go watch our podcast on it.
Oh, we did do a podcast on it.
Yeah, why do you think I was bringing that up?
All right, so
Bunny foo.
so chapter 2 starts with them like busting out of the hospital, right?
Yeah, chapters 2 starts with the. Well, no, it actually starts with what's her name in the bath, but you know.
Who?
Then they bust out of the hospital. Main girl, you know, not well, no, not main girl.
No, I get what you mean. They're like
boys,
love interest, childhood friend girl. Yeah.
Well, maybe love interest. I unironically do think they set up this chick as a love interest. I don't think she's supposed to be his love interest, but they set up a direct competition with them early on that persists for a good while, and they are closer than she and little brother are, at least where I am. So
yeah, okay, yeah, but
this guy, I half think is gonna end up growing out with another dude.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
This is the girl I'm talking about. It opens up with her.
Yeah, I know. Mina, there we go.
Yeah,
Mina Ashida.
Yeah, and then it's them, you know, trying to escape before he gets, you know, killed.
Yeah,
trying to hide.
Yeah.
But in the process of trying to hide, he senses the kaiju's occipital fucking bullshit waking up. He senses another kaiju coming, and he goes and he punches the shit out of it. He one punch man's that motherfucker. You like the organs rain down from the sky.
Is this the one? Is this the one where he saves the little girl?
I think that's the next. Oh, it is. Yeah. It is.
Okay.
Yeah. It has this great colored scene. Let's see, where is it? It's this volume.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He like one punch man the thing, and then it's like blood rains down around him and this little girl.
Yeah, because it was like a far weaker kaiju, and he was just like, and it's like, oh, wait a minute, oh shit.
Well, remember, at this point, he doesn't know his strength. He doesn't know he's super strong, really.
Well, no, yeah, that's where the
He's just doing it to save a little girl.
well, yeah, that's where the wait a minute comes from. He's like, oh shit.
You see this right here, Isaiah?
Yeah.
Do you see what she's wearing and what she's holding? This axe.
Yeah.
Do you know who else? No, has a giant axe as a weapon.
Dude.
Our favorite Full Metal bitch, Rita Vradsky. Her main weapon in All You Need Is Kill is a giant axe. They do a lot of cool call outs to this shit. This is her giant axe. Her giant axe is way cooler. But... See this axe? See this axe? This is Rita's axe.
Yeah, I see.
Dude, see the similarity here?
Yeah.
Dude, see the similarities here?
Yeah, I see it. It's
given a giant axe to slay monsters.
Yeah, yep. I see it. I see
Connections between a lot of my favorite pieces of media here. You know, I'm just saying.
No, I get it.
It's good homage too. It's really good homage. It's not straight up aping it. This does function technically different.
I mean, like, yeah. I don't know. I feel
these suits are different from these suits. These suits are like inner suits for mech armor that enhances his strength, and these are explicitly bioorganic, like muscle fiber suits. But you know, just saying, a lot of similarities. You know.
Yep. But I'm glad you can find similarities in your favorite manga, man. That's crazy. I'm sorry. I want to get excited about All You Need Is Kill, and it's a good manga. I'm just not as excited as you are about it. Like, it's cool. But man, I love you. I love you, Alex.
Likely story.
Paragon. What happens after? You have to. I'm not gonna lie. You.
So they save a little girl, and he you know, another big monster pops up, and he's remembering that he needs to like go do shit, and he needs to get his. He needs to go be part of the core with his childhood friend.
Well, his
childhood friend.
Well, yeah, but beforehand, like, doesn't him and the
no, he just punched the thing out, and he literally he didn't remember how to get back into his human form until he thinks about her, and then his monster form disintegrates away. He gets his humanity back. That's literally how that chapter ends. That chapter ends with his face turning a bit more human.
He's so fucking aggro about it, bitch.
And then the next volume opens up.
Next volume? Next
chapter. Whatever the fuck. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, as you like to say. Next chapter opens up with him struggling to control his face. He's eating lunch, and it's just casually in monster form while he's on duty.
Oh, and his
little brother beats the shit out of him for it.
Okay, so this is the one where they like are casually talking about joining up, right?
Yeah. He's definitively decided he wants to, and this is that page so that you can see it. That's how the chapter ends, right there. That page. Just had to get that up for you.
Fair.
God, such a good manga.
It is a good manga.
Anyway, but yeah, it's the next one is like the tournament arc. Basically, it's a quickfire tournament arc where they introduce the core characters that he's going to be training with. I'm pretty sure this entire chapter is literally just them talking about the test and then going to the test. And then they introduce Rita Vlansky. Sorry.
Okay, come on, stop.
They introduce her in the parking lot, and that's where it ends. And then they have a little bit of a dick measuring contest in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And he clearly catches her attention hard because she spends the next like multiple chapters hardcore focused on him.
Yeah, and being
even though he's like,
he's like the weakest, but she's just like, there's something about him. I don't fucking know. I don't know. It's something. There's something.
Yep.
And yeah, you threw me off when you said tournament arc. I was like, oh my god, was there a tournament arc in this? Was like, oh no, this.
Yeah, it is. It's a pseudo tournament arc.
Was it?
Yeah, remember it's a big test that a lot of them can fail out of, and they're ranked. Yep.
Are we counting that as a tournament? Are we counting?
Is the closest it will ever get to a tournament arc? Yes, it's a tournament arc. Tournament arcs don't have to be multiple fucking volumes, okay?
I'm not saying that to be multiple volumes, but like testing in ranks doesn't sound like it.
Yes, it is.
When I think of tournament arcs, I think of like the Tournament of Power, or like
it is
the tuning exams.
Yep,
where it's a one-on-one battle.
Tuning exams weren't one-on-one battles the whole time, motherfucker.
The majority of it was, though.
That was only one of the tuning exams. One of the tuning exams.
Two of the three.
Nope, the others weren't one-on-ones. They were team things. And they were most effectively done via subterfuge and cooperation, not combat.
You're talking you're talking about that big part of the tuning exams, but there's the one-on-one fights that they have, like Rock Lee and Gaara and shit like that and all that.
Yeah, that's only one test.
And then there's the other one they get when everyone goes to that second part that you're talking about, and then that's when like the fight between like Shikamaru. Yes, it was, because that was one-on-one.
No, it's not a one-on-one,
dude. There was Shikamaru.
It's literally a team sport.
No, it's not. It's one-on-one battles.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Dude, when they're in the forest? No,
not the fucking forest. That's the second part. There's a third part of the fucking exams, you dick ass.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't count because everyone cheats in it.
What the fuck you? Okay, we're not. All right, we're not. Okay, we're not.
Listen, Naruto sucks anyways.
We're not talking
boring.
about
Naruto sucks in the sport.
Okay, we're not talking about Naruto. Okay, we're talking about this. We're talking about Kaiju number 8.
Yeah, we're talking about much better shonen.
We're talking about Kaiju number 8. So let's.
Yeah, Kaiju number 8, much better shonen.
Yeah, let's. Okay, so is that the rest of
like literally the next couple chapters of them setting up this test, and then like the next big joke / lore that we get is like the both the head squad commander and the squad vice commander are proctoring the exam, and the big joke is that they thought they were going to ace it because it in both of the previous years the second exam has been kaiju cleanup, kaiju disposal, which is their literal job.
Yeah.
But this time, because it's the commander and vice commander popping up, it's actually a fight. It's a kaiju fight. It's a kaiju hunt.
Yeah.
In which they're judging them based on cooperation and teamwork for the most part, and power. And it becomes quite clear almost immediately that the main character is attracting attention in a bad way. And not because he's super strong or everyone thinks he's an alien or monster. No, it's because he's just so fucking weak. He has zero. He's the only person in history to get a 0% match with his fucking muscle fiber suit.
Was it match or output? Because they always explain it of like the output of energy.
Okay. What allows you to output more of the potential energy of the suit?
Listen, they never.
It's not your personal energy. Remember, it's the energy of the muscle fibers. It's the match. It's a percent match.
You sound like a dick every time you fucking have to explain shit.
Because you've got to attack shit I say and be like, well, what do you mean? What do you mean? Blah, blah.
Okay, first of all.
You're like, it's not that, motherfucker. Isn't it this? And I'm like, no,
you are heavily internalizing that. All I said was, wasn't it this? As like a question. As like a general, like, hey, I thought it was this. You were like, no, you fucking tard. And I'm like, I asked the fucking question. Why you?
And I gave you a fucking answer.
Like an asshole. How about when I asked the question, you could just be like, no, actually, it was this. And then we can have a conversation on whether or not.
Because it's not an no, actually. It's I declare this is what it is based off of my interpretation of the lore. Thank you.
So it's your interpretation. No.
Of course,
What
like
okay.
everything. Like everything in English, which is a garbage, bullshit language that leaves almost everything up to interpretation unless you write it out in like multiple paragraphs. Yes, when they say that you're able to put out between 14 and 46% of the muscle fibers threshold or maximum output, yes, they're implying that the percentage output is based off of your matching with it, as in your compatibility percentage. What allows you to put out more is more compatibility, and you get more compatibility the more time you have in these suits. That seems to be the implications involved, right? Do we agree on this?
No, because fuck you. That's why.
You see, this is why. This is why I say this shit. This is why I
You
can't
started it.
say
You
nice
started.
answers. I
No,
can't give you my
no.
interpretation
You
because then
started
you do
it.
shit
No,
like this.
you
Oh
started. No,
my!
you started it. I wouldn't be this aggro if you didn't start it. This is your
Anyway,
fault. This is your fault.
he gets 0%, and
Although,
the vice commander loves it.
okay,
The
hold
vice
on. I
commander
will.
loves it. He
Hold
got
on. Hold on.
0%.
I will say this. Given, I hate that I keep doing this, but given future events, that does make sense. That does make sense given how future equipment works. So,
I mean, it also makes sense just based on what they show here.
but you know what? I don't think they showed it very popularly. So go fuck yourself. But you
Like the
know,
girl who has her own private suit has way higher matching than anyone
they
else.
also
Like,
set her up to be like a fucking prodigy. So it just could be that she has
well,
natural
well, well, no,
compatibility.
no.
No, they
We
do.
we
They
learn we
do.
learn in this
No, they
volume.
do. They set her up
No,
as a
no, no, no,
big fucking
no,
person in this one.
no,
No, no.
nope.
When they're in the
I'm
training
gonna fight you
court,
on this
no.
one.
Okay, no. When they're in the training court and they're going around, they look at her as like, oh yeah, that's Shimoya. Wasn't her dad fucking one of the captains and all that shit? They literally set her up like that, along with other other
So
certain
no, they
characters.
false
Yes, they.
set her up like that. They
Yes.
actually set her up as the opposite. So
No, they don't. No,
yes, they
they
do. Okay,
don't.
okay. So hear me out because I disagree with you. So you think they set her up as a prodigy, and I disagree because they show very clearly that she's not, or at least that she's not a natural necessarily. That it's just from hardcore early training.
Okay.
And that's done in this
Okay.
first volume, which
Okay.
means that they
Okay.
don't actually set up
Okay.
the fact that she's a prodigy. They give you a false flag setup for prodigy so they can pull the rug out from under you and show you that her dad's been abusing her into being stronger for her whole life. And they do that in this fucking volume, in the next chapter, which means they didn't set it up like that, because if they set up like that, it would be like that from volume one, not chapter one, volume one. And they don't. They don't let the volume end with you still thinking she was a natural born strong like matchup. They make sure to instill in you that clearly some shit went down between her and her dad has been grooming her for this. They even set up her mom having already died and everything by the time we're done with this volume. What do you disagree with?
Hold on.
Mise.
Hold on. Making me fucking skim shit real quick. Okay, fine. I'll give you that. They do set her up as a prodigy, and then they do have flashbacks.
They false flag set her up as a prodigy to make you think that that's what they're going to go with, and then they immediately show you that instead it's not that, and it's that she's been groomed for this specific position. They in fact show you this by also beating her down and making her lose the fight.
Did she lose the fight? Oh
yeah,
shit!
She loses the fight, dude, because he has to reveal himself as a monster by saving her ass.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right.
So this hunt goes
no. That's right. Yeah. He reveals it to her, but that's not the point where he reveals it to everybody. Just
no, God, no. That's way later.
I'm about to say no. That's what I thought you were saying. Oh shit.
You're really not good at this, like stick to volume 1 thing, man.
I wasn't prepared for this, man.
I mean, dude, I don't think he reveals himself in the first 3 volumes either, man. That's later, dude.
No, that's way later. I know that's way later.
It's like volume 6 or something, dude.
It's not volume 6.
I think it might be.
It's not. Trust me, I've read everything. It's not volume. I think it's like volume 5 or like end of volume.
That's so far off of volume 6, huh? Oh man, you're right. That was worth the hardcore question. Nah, man, I read it. It was like volume 5 or 6.
Hold on. A, that is important because someone who is reading that could be expecting that in other places and it's not. And B, you made the claim that it was volume 6, which is not 5. Therefore, fucking suck my dick. Either way. Shit, I'm curious. But now I'm curious to see if it was. I'm gonna be very upset if it's not.
Dude, you know what I just found?
Oh no, it's in volume 4. Anyways.
Dude, look what I just found. There's a coloring. There's an official coloring of All You Need Is Kill, where Rita Vraska's colors match the main characters, which makes it the exact same color scheme that's being used by the Defense Force in this. Look at this. Oops, I don't know what the fuck that is. Whoa, I don't know what the fuck that is.
You know what?
Stop that shit. What the
fuck?
fuck?
Wow. Okay. What? Why? Why all that? Why all that?
I don't know. But what I do know is that look at that color scheme. Look at that color scheme. Look at that color scheme. Just saying. Connections, you know.
That looks like an army green. The one in the picture looks like an emerald green. The Rita's looks like an emerald green and some.
You want me to find you a better color match? I will. Don't make me.
Oh, listen, I don't care. Shimoya's better anyways, so.
Excuse you?
Dude,
what'd you say?
No, I don't. Listen, I did like the manga. I did like the manga, but like, this is hype. I like Shimoya. What are you gonna do? I think Shimoya's cool. I think she's badass.
And Rita Vransky ain't.
I mean, she is. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, objectively, she is, but like, she's no Shimoya. So,
you can get your ass whooped one of these days, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to save you for myself one day. I don't know.
What? You're just gonna come up to me randomly and beat the shit out of me?
Just beat the shit out of you, yeah.
For what? Oh, wow.
For everything. All your transgressions.
Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo-hoo. Sad man. Wait, is that all volume 1?
I mean, yeah, it ends on the note of him revealing himself by saving her. Yeah.
Oh.
That's literally volume 7's end. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
he goes monster form to block an incoming shot that would have executed her.
Oh, gee. Oh, I 100%.
It's the coolest fucking reveal too.
No.
It is so badass.
Oh no, it's
why are you here? Thanks for your hard work. Now leave the rest up to me. Badass pose. It's good. It's good shit, man.
It just tingles you on the inside, doesn't it?
It does. Because these two have a fucking dope ass relationship, all right?
I do like their relationships.
These guys have such a good like battlefield camaraderie. They all do. Oh my god, everyone has the best battleship style front.
We can't talk about it.
I know, but like everyone, dude, it's like army romance.
Stop. You're gonna make me talk about the shit that we can't talk about right now.
God, I really want to know. You're gonna break. You're gonna break. Careful not to get spoiler images, but like
I know,
God,
but you're gonna listen.
Some of the shit is like so cute.
You're gonna break me. Like all I say this is that their squad.
She's her own mini Full Metal bitch.
The squad that Kafka and Shimoya are a part of is probably like my favorite in all of any anime manga related shit right now. The only thing that I think that I like more is Company 8 from Fire Force, but that has like a special place in my heart. That's where I love fucking that and the huh?
I'm pretty sure I'm in love with all of the teams in this manga. I love all of them. I don't think there's a weak one.
Shit. I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it. Oh, I
Nope.
hate.
No, you can't.
Oh,
No, you cannot.
you know what? You know what? I'm gonna abbreviate it, and hopefully you understand what I mean. Uh, D1C. I love it. I love D1C.
You love D1C.
Yes. Put it in the context of the manga, and then
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I
Okay.
love
Yeah.
D1C.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah.
I like the initial of D1C, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, for volume one, this is pretty good. You know what? This I will say this though. This was not the point where I fell in love with the manga.
Nah?
No, I think it was cool, but this was not the point I fell in love with the manga.
I mean, it's not the point where I fell in love, but it had enough moments that were like just actually fucking cool. Volume one has enough right at the beginning and right at the end that are really fucking cool, and enough exploration of concepts that I really liked. Like, I like that it's not a teenager main character; it's a 34-year-old on his
That
last leg opportunity for recruitment.
you know
Um,
that was nice, like because it's a
I
nice change of pace from like everything we see
yeah,
nowadays.
I love how it's not quite dad energy. It's like this like older brother energy, but like on steroids. Like, it's a much older brother. It's like he's not quite anyone's dad in this.
Yeah.
He's also not like really peers with them, and they all know it. They all kind of treat him like an older brother, and he kind of treats them all as like younger siblings, except for the people whose goal it is for him to be fighting next to. Like, his goal is
Wait,
to fight next to the
wait,
squad commander. That's
hold.
not a spoiler. It's literally in chapter one,
No,
not even volume one.
no.
Chapter one.
Okay, no, not that. But the bonds that you are talking about aren't really established here.
Yeah, they are. 100%. Yes,
Mm,
he is already acting like this guy, this girl's older senpai. He directly talks to himself in a couple scenes about failing to look cool, and he needs to look cooler for her next time because he's looking like a lame older senpai. He literally says that to himself in this. It's when she outdoes him in the physical exam, when she outpaces him because she gets second place and he gets 125th. He literally has an internal monologue about how he needs to be a better older brother to these guys because he's letting them down. He's already giving off that energy very explicitly. And he already has that energy specifically. He's got that partnership with these two already.
Yeah, I don't
He's been
disagree.
older.
I mean, I don't.
He's been older brothering like the other boy, our side boy over here, since volume one, dude.
Reno.
Reno 911. What?
That's fuck you. No, I think that's his name. Reno.
Maybe I'm awful. I'm awful with names. I will never remember any of their names.
No, I'm not gonna lie. The only reason
I don't know how I remember Varansky. I think it's literally because it's the least Japanese sounding name I remember.
I'm not gonna lie with you. The only reason I even know that the main character is Kafka, the girl that we've been talking about is Shimoya, the girl that we saw in the bathtub is Mina Ashido. Only reason I know is because I read the last fucking chapters of the manga and they say their names. That's the only reason. It's because it's so fucking fresh in my mind.
Also, I had this image in here because I do genuinely think this is a cool dynamic that these two sets have. These are his two partners. and I mean that in multiple ways. They're kind of set up as an implicit pseudo partnership romance. These two fight together next to each other, and their lives depend on each other. He wants to have that with this woman. It's his goal to have that with this woman, and what he has with this woman is much deeper. And like this is clearly the woman he'll end up with, or at least that he wants to. This is but it's I love the contrast because these are both from these early volumes, right? I love the contrast between the unattainable thing that he should have always had and the thing that he has that isn't what he needs. He has this partnership here that works really well, but it's not for him.
I would.
Meanwhile, there's this partnership that would be for him, but it's not right now because things we can't talk about yet. Things we can't talk about yet.
Oh man,
I love the cross dynamics between like the pairings in this. All of the pairings of all of the characters interact in really cool ways. No matter who you match up, there's a cool interaction.
There's one pair. Oh, I can't. Never mind.
I know.
Oh, this is your fault.
Well, no.
You just shut the fuck up.
This is the moment, by the way. This is the moment that Volume 7 ends on because it's the cover of Volume 8. This is where Volume 8 picks up. This is literally the moment Volume 7 ended on.
Wait, what?
This moment here?
Yeah?
This is the moment Volume 7 ended on. He stops the blast from this thing at her, and she's crippled on the ground. Volume 8 opens up with this shot.
I don't think that's...
Or not Volume 8, it's Chapter 8. Chapter 8.
Oh, okay. I was about to be. I was like, Alex, I don't think that's...
Chapter 8.
Okay, no, okay.
Chapter 7 ends on this shot.
Okay.
But from the other angle.
I get what you mean.
Such a good manga, dude.
This is a good one. And we will be talking about more of this good fucking manga to come. So here's the thing now, right? Wait, first of all, you said we're pretty done with the conversation at this point.
I mean, it's pretty clear how much we love it. So yeah.
Yeah.
I love. Okay, actually, Loki. Something else I love about the art. I love a lot of the art in this because it's just really good, and I really like a lot of the designs and stuff. But you know what else I appreciate?
What?
There's a lot of fan service. These are fan service shots. A lot of fan service that isn't overly sexualized. It's sexualized. These people are in skin tight suits. This is explicitly a pose from another anime, another manga. This is a fan service call out. This is cutesy fan service. This is somewhat sexualized fan service that's very tasteful. This is also somehow very tasteful, somewhat like romanticized fan service. None of it feels out of place, none of it feels inappropriate, and none of it feels out of character. This is super an in-character moment, even though it's also a perfect fan service shot calling out something else.
This might just be the community and me being involved in it for so long fucking with me. I get what you mean. I get it. And I know like not all fan service has to be sexual. And I think
in this case these are the intent between these two here are sexualization. It's just not like gross sexualization. They're specifically doing scenes of vulnerability, even splaying the legs. They're doing classic signs of like feminine vulnerability moments. They're doing like the underwear panty shot. It's just like in like army workout clothes and in her skin tight bodysuit. and they're doing all, but in very tasteful, canon appropriate, pretty much everything. These make sense for when you're reading them and what you're watching them in.
I guess
they're all cute and fan servicey. Some of them are kind of hot. Some of them are adorable. Some of them are just call outs to other things that are super cute. But it's all tastefully done.
I guess. Yes. I guess. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So since we wrapped up for the most part, we probably need to establish, since we established what animes we're gonna be talking about for next few weeks, honestly. What should be the next couple of animes? The next couple of manga. The next couple of mangas that we do.
I mean, we kind of know, right? We're doing volumes 2 and 3, and then 4, 5, 6.
Oh, do you want to just stick with Kaiju for here on out, or do you want to not like rotate anime?
Yeah, we'll rotate, but shouldn't we do like rotate by season? So like we'll cover Kaiju a couple more times, and then we'll go through another one to give Kaiju enough time to catch up. Maybe even 2 more to give Kaiju time to catch up.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that works.
Because that way we get a nice, solid, consistent coverage of something for a while, but not like too long.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. I guess. Yeah, okay, that works.
Cool.
All right, cool then. That ends. Nah, we don't need it. Okay, yeah. That is going to be the end podcast. I hope that you enjoyed. I am tired. Jesus Christ, we need to do this. Can't be doing this on weekdays. We need to be doing this on the weekends. I'm not coming off of work and fucking doing a double recording of this shit. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys had fun. And I have fun. I'm probably gonna have to stay up to edit this bullshit because that's me. Oh, I have so much work to do before I leave. God fucking.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Genesis, which is a big ass video game tournament. And I gotta pack up for that, which is why I'm coming back down to your area, because that's the meeting place that we're all meeting up at. So yeah, we will see you all in the next episode. We hope that you enjoyed it. And go fuck yourself. No, I'm joking.
Wow. And I supposedly started, huh?
Hey. The audience doesn't think that Avatar is anime, so I'm not joking. I don't know if you do. But yeah, go. Oh, I'm having a hard time. Actually, you know what? For a change, you know what? But Craig, you close this out. You close this out. I do it all the time. I'll give you the chance.
Thank you for joining us for our first adventure through manga.
This is not our first adventure, motherfucker. We do all you need is kill on this podcast.
Thank you for our first adventure through manga. We're returning to All You Need Is Kill, as you can clearly see, based off of Rita Vransky here.
All right. You rocked it. You did that to me on purpose. You did it to me on purpose.
Okay, you sticking that out with us.
No. I'll take it away from you. You're gonna get to do the outro anymore.
Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your week.
You suck.
We love you.
Bye. Whatever. Fuck you.